Everything is about people. Everything we do, we have to realize it's someone's life. If you don't understand the people and where they come from, it's difficult to really help them to where they want to go.
We practice all over the state. We started in Spring Hill, Florida in Hernando County, but we've had great successes in the Tampa Bay area, Ocala, Gainesville. Most people don't know that we started as prosecutors in South Florida, and we continue to this day. We have an office in South Florida and do a lot of great work down there.
We are able to look at something and have individual ideas and provide the client greater value by giving a different perspective.
We feel like we have an obligation to help the community. We give scholarships to high schools. We work in other charities. We spend our time, we certainly spend our money donating to them. And we just sort of feel like we have an obligation to the community that has given so much to us to give back.
One morning I was heading to work and I traveled this road for the past 3 years, and there was a truck parked across the road. It's facing north and south. I was traveling east and it was pitch black, so I just ran right into him. Next thing I know, I woke up in the hospital. I had back injuries and sticking pain in my back down to my legs all the time. I knew that the injury is, the hospital bill is going to be a lot, so I knew I had to get an attorney right there and then. Jason himself called back and I spoke with him and made an appointment for us to meet up. Whenever you call, they're very professional. They treat you well, always willing to explain things to you, take you through every step that you need, all the questions asked. Just love dealing with them. The staff is fantastic. Everyone is just awesome. Working with them, I felt great, but everything in the rest of my life going forward, because I know in the future if I need anything, I can always depend on them.
One night, my uncle approached a railroad crossing. He was violently struck by the train, dealing with the aftermath and how a tragedy like that can affect a family. That's part of my life experience that I rely on when handling a wrongful death and tragic injury cases, because at least in that situation, I do have an idea of what it's like to go through it.
You know, out of high school, I wanted a challenge. So I went to the Merchant Marine Academy and ended up in the Navy. I started to get to like to help people, and so the law seemed like a natural transition.
My partner and I have very different backgrounds growing up that allow us to do really good work because we can connect with our clients. I'm very proud of the results that we've had and the things that we've been able to do for people.
We believe, in the end, the best thing we can do for our clients is always tell them the truth, always fight hard for them, and focus on their well-being and their long-term interests. And if we do that, we'll be successful. And I think that has proven true from the growth of our firm from the start to today.